Hello, iSpark teachers. I want to get us ready for teaching our digital citizenship classes. So I'm creating this short tutorial as a brief example of what that may look like in your classroom, just so that it can kind of get your motor running and get you some ideas. So when you open up your slide deck, it's going to look like this. And it gives you a clue. Yes, don't forget to add your Pear Deck add-on. So we're going to go to add-ons, and then we're going to click our Pear Deck add-on so that it can start initiating that and open it up so that students can engage while we're doing the slideshow. So then it gives you our menu that it's going to pop up, and we're ready to start our lesson. So you're going to click Start Lesson. And here you can decide while you're doing it synchronously with the students, you're going to do the instructor pace. And later you can post the same lesson and have it be student pace, and they can do that asynchronously. So I'm going to do the instructor pace so that you can see what that looks like. When the page pops up, you'll have to sign in with your credentials. And so I'm going to go ahead and select that. And it's going to open up the page to give the link that students can log in at the same time and be able to start doing that. So I would try that out with maybe you have a cell phone that you can do that with so that you can see what that's going to look like. I'm going to use my cell phone while we were doing it and log into joinpd.com. And once you get in there, you're going to be able to put in that code, and that's OZKKRX. No spaces are needed. And it will tell you that you have one student, or as the students are logging in, you can see how many students you have present and kind of compare that with the students that you have on Zoom or our Teams or Meet. One caveat that I was wanting to bring to your attention, and maybe you did or didn't think about this, is that while your students are in our Pear Deck session, they may or may not be able to see you simultaneously as you are doing your meeting. So you may want to decide on how that's going to work for you. If you want them to do a split screen, or if you want them to just do the Pear Deck with you and then come back to the meeting later, and then you guys can have the conversation, because you definitely can see which students are, or how many students are engaging by notifying, it says one student, and that's basically me. So from here, you're going to click Start Class, and it's telling you to do the Pear Deck, and we did that. It shows you that you're presenting and lets you know what slides you're on. And from this point, you can start with your lesson and start talking about all the things in the components of the lesson. So the first one we have is Share with Care, and we're talking about when to not share information and what is safe to share. You'll go through your presentation with the students, and at the points that you can go through all the things that are listed, you are also able to edit this and personalize it with things that you want to say specifically. And at this point, you can open it up. If you are on your in your meeting live, you can have students comment live on why does privacy matter, and you can have an open dialogue, or you can have, whichever way you're having students engage and interact. Maybe you're having them put it in a chat, or you're going to have them write something to you later. Maybe you'll have a flip grid that students can respond to, but however you're going to do that. So you can continue on with your Pear Deck. There are personalized that you can go in and edit them. And here's the student pace mode where they're able to start engaging. Who would you share a secret with anyone? And now I'm the student, so I'm going to go into the page, and I'm going to select text so that I can type in, would you share your secret with anyone? I'm going to type in yes on mine, and then you're going to be able to see that come in on the teacher page that they're engaging. I'm also going to put in whom would you share your secret. So maybe I'll put in mom so that you could see that and be able to have that be a part of what you'll have for your students. So I put in my answers and then I'm going to show responses so that you can see what I put in. So I did need to go back in there and edit that. So this is how you can see what the students have put in and what they were typing. And when you are ready for students to not put in anything anymore, you could have them go back, have them click that you're not accepting any responses. And so you can lock those screens. So you can show and hide responses. And I went back and put yes. So when you're done collecting those responses, you can have them continue on. And that would end the student pace mode. If you want to add some more questions or if you want to change anything, you can have that in there. Here's your takeaways, and you can have students answer those questions there. I'm going to go ahead. What other kinds of information should we be careful to protect? So I'm going to use a highlighter function in mind. So I'm going to say I want to protect my home and phone number, my username, my email and password, and I'm going to put my photos, and so that you can have that. So after you have expended the time that you want students to respond, you can do lock screen so no one else responds, show the answers, and then you can have that conversation about what is or is not appropriate. So I wanted just to give you a brief introduction of what that looks like from the teacher side so that you could practice that and be ready to have that before your students. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and we can practice this together and I can be your student, and just have fun with it. And there is no right or wrong, and you'll find out how you want to flow and how you can continue those lessons out. And I will talk with you guys soon. Thanks.